Cavern Souls, and so much more here. As Paul Conlin on your left, 11-2 with Slivers against Ciaran. Mackenzie, 11-2 with Affinity. You know, just a little Slivers Affinity. Yeah. Whoever wins this match makes top 8. It's Ciaran, by the way. Ciaran Mackenzie. My apologies. Oh, like the heart of Ciaran. That makes it even easier. It's perfect.
Look at you. Just making connections all over the place.
Connection. I like when I can make things as easy as possible.
Yeah.
See, now I'll remember how to say it. Never gonna have a problem. It's perfect.
It's just the way your mind works.
It is. My mind is broken, but it works correctly. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if what I said made any sense. But Paul is taking a mulligan to 5, unfortunately. Not a great start to his feature match here. But Eclectic Company can undo some things if he's able to find one.
Ciaran is sporting the Seagate wreckage in his deck.
Ah, the one of?
That's kind of interesting.
All right. Well, Ciaran is going to start things off. Inkmoth Nexus, Signal Pest, Ornithopter, Mem Knight, pass it. Away we go.
And we'll see if he's got a big payoff for turn 2. Steel Overseer would be a pretty sweet one.
It's a Gale Rider Sliver off of Cavern of Souls, which of course names Sliver. So it's a slow start here for Paul. Another copy of Inkmoth Nexus and see if Ciaran has something awesome to do. And the answer is yes.
Payoff.
Yeah, it's a massive Ethereum on turn number 2, thanks to the Mox. We'll have a Signal past the Battle Cry trigger, and this will be an attack here for 2, 3, 4, looks like 5 to me, Craig?
I believe it's 6.
1, 2, yep, you're right, 6 it is.
The whole counting thing?
Yeah, I can't math.
Got it down.
I cannot math.
And yeah, the multi 5 here against this very good start from Affinity. Well, just calling this one.
Okay, that's that.
Well, you know, Paul wants to get to the games with Harmonic Sliver as soon as possible.
Yeah, no kidding. And that's exactly what he did. As Ciaran Mackenzie is going to win game number 1 here over Paul Conlin. Affinity very quickly up a game over Slivers. My goodness. You know, obviously on a mulligan to 5. And Affinity gets a start like that. And this is part of the appeal of Affinity and why it is the first most played deck on day number 2 of competition. 11 copies in day 2. And about 80 players in day number 2 of competition. So you can see some of the appeal to the deck.
The deck can be so punishing if your opponent mulligans or they miss a land drop or they're just not executing their plan. You know, spots like that where you just want to kill them as fast as possible, and Affinity is the deck that kills people as fast as possible. Yeah,
it is punishing. Now we get to talk about the Slivers, however. Now, we already talked about the 3 Harmonic. Those are obviously coming in, but there's 2 Frenetic Slivers, a Mind Lash, a Screeching, a Diffusion, a Homing, a Siphon, a Dormant, a Telekinetic, a Psionic, a Sliver Hoverlord, and a Chameleon Colossus, not Chameleon Sliver. Gonna make sure we get that fixed. Thanks.
We trick some people.
Now, Craig, I'm sure you know each of these Slivers one by one, so why don't you go ahead and tell us about which every single one does.
I do know them, but I want to give you the opportunity to show off your Sliver.
You're gonna pass the baton to me.
Your Sliver prowess here.
All right, Telekinetic Sliver is your opposition Sliver. 2 blue, blue, 2/2. Each Sliver has tap a permanent. Psionic? Don't remember. Sliver Hive Lord is the Lord. Dormant.
Wait, which Lord?
Stop. It's the Lord. Dormant Sliver is 2 green, blue. All your Slivers have Defender. And then enter the battlefield, they draw a card.
Okay. Oh, you're getting tips.
No, I was pretty sure I knew that one.
No more tips.
Diffusion Sliver is 1 blue, 1/1. You target it. You have to pay 2 more. It's basically like Frost Titan Sliver.
Yep, Frosty.
Homing Sliver means they have Sliver Cycling. All your Sliver have Sliver Cycling.
Okay.
Frenetic is the blue-red one where it's Frenetic Efreet, so you flip a coin.
Yeah, phase them out.
Yep. Psionic Sliver has... I'm cheating on that one. Got that with the headset. Tap, deal 2 damage to our creature or player, 3 damage to itself.
Sure.
Look, Frenetic Sliver's coming in. I don't really know about any others.
Yeah, this is kind of a...
That's the easiest part.
You mean Harmonic Sliver.
Or Harmonic Sliver, sure.
Yeah.
Harmonic Sliver. Harmonic Sliver's coming in. It's awesome. If he draws it, he's probably going to win. For Ciaran, he's got 3 Stubborn Denials, 2 Hercules Recalls, 2 Gear Pile Aether Grid, 2 Etch Champion, 2 Dispatch. A Thoughtseize a Wear Chair, Rest in Peace, and a Graph Digger's Cage. Gotta love, I think, Aether Grid and Etch Champion.
And possibly Dispatch as well.
Yeah.
As long as he can keep some of the lords off of the table, you know, the +1/+1 slivers, then the Aether Grid can clean up all of the 1 toughness slivers.
Yeah, and then life should be pretty good.
And then, yeah, life should be real good. We might see Homing Sliver out of Paul here as a way to tutor up these Harmonic Slivers.
Okay. All right, yeah, there's one. And Harmonic is so good in this matchup that I could certainly see that being a thing. It is arguably the best card for Paul's deck, so perhaps he will bring that in. And now while these players do shuffle up and we work on our Sliver knowledge, we already know a lot about Puggernauts, so I can tell you all about those because we got this available in playmat sleeves and player bundles. It's available now. Head over to go.starcitygames.com/creature collection where you can check out all of the creature collection that's been released thus far. But most notably, Puggernaut, our newest arrival to the creature collection, when playmats, sleeves, and player bundles. Again, go.starcitygames.com/creature collection for more information and check out all the fun we have with our creature collection at starcitygames.com. Now, with that out of the way, I want to see some slivers. Let's see what production can do. Can we take a look at old? Let's take a look at.
Roll the dice.
Screeching Sliver.
Hit random.
Screeching Sliver. I don't know that one. I feel like it's blue.
That sounds
do know
right.
that. Yeah, I feel like it's blue as we're underway here in game number 2. Yep. Target. Oh, it's the mill one. Right. Okay.
All right. Pro Tour winning Screeching Sliver.
Yeah. The team Pro Tour. This is a pretty good start here for Mackenzie again. The Darksteel Citadel, a Mox Opal, an Ornithopter, a Springleaf Drum, and a Cranial Plating. Cards just flying on the battlefield here for the Affinity player. Remember, whoever wins this match is a lock for top 8. So Ciaran Mackenzie, the youngster, could be in top 8 with just one more win, and it could be this game because he's off to such a great start. Verdict Catacomb searches up a copy of Overgrown Tomb. Here's a Mutavault. This is a Mana Weft Sliver. So Paul is probably going to take a big punch in the mouth this turn.
Yep.
But oh gosh.
Might be able to stabilize next turn.
Etch Champion has arrived. And now here comes an attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from the Ornithopter.
Jeez.
Down to 12. Harmonic needs to show up to kill Cranial Plating like right now. Let's see what this is. It is Harmonic Sliver. So that's going to come in, and now artifacts are going to be getting blown up like crazy. So there goes Cranial Plating. Pass the turn back. Ciaran is very quickly untapping. Does he have another Cranial Plating? Perhaps he's going to play a Blinkmoth Nexus. Ding, it's a Vault Scourge. In for 2. Etch Champion has protection from all the colors, but to note, there are those Mutavaults out there.
Yep.
That's very, very important for Paul. So he'll draw a card.
Yeah, this is a much slower clock, 2 at a time.
Yeah. And now Galvanic Blast is going to kill in his draw step. Going to kill Harmonic Sliver.
Don't like this.
Yeah, I don't like this play very much at all, because if he has a Collected Company, which he does, we could see 2 more Slivers come in and blow up 2 more artifacts. 5 and 6. He's got to kill that on his main phase, my friends.
Oh, and he got lucky, too. He hit 2 slivers.
Yeah. Here's a Sedge Sliver and a Gale Rider Sliver. So Trigger's going to blow up some artifacts, and it's important that we take a look at Sedge Sliver really quickly here. Because all Slivers have, this creature gets +1/+1 as long as you control a swamp, and black regenerate target creature. And he has a swamp in Overgrown Tomb, and he has a Mana Weft Sliver that can tap for mana. So Mox Opal down, along with a Vault Scourge, and now Mana Weft Sliver is going to regenerate Harmonic Sliver, so that problem is still on the battlefield.
Yeah, that turned out just about as bad as possible.
Absolutely, and now there is a Mutavault. Draw a card. Is that a plating off the top? Oh my goodness. How much is this for? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's 9.
Well, if he activates the Blink Moth.
It was okay. It was only for 8. He's down to 2.
Okay. But as you mentioned, the Mutavault can get in front of that thing.
Now remember, all these slivers have flying because of Gale Rider Sliver. So Paul's just got to remember, hey, I have 3 Mutavaults. I have 3 Mutavaults to take care of Etch Champion. It does not get protection from those.
Man, that Collected Company.
It was pretty good, huh?
Pretty good.
Now, you see Paul contemplating things. It just makes you wonder if he knows that his Mutavaults are colorless and can block Edge Champion. That's the question here. I do want to give him some credit. He has 11-2 at this point, so I'd like to believe that he knows that, but...
I think he was doing a little math to see if he could kill his opponent.
Predatory Sliver is going to come down. It's got Harmonic Slivers enter the battlefield ability of destroy target artifacts, so there goes Cranial Plating. Now, if I'm Paul, the next artifact I want to take care of is that Springleaf Drum.
Okay, yeah,
So
get the red source off of the table.
Yeah, I don't want Galvanic Blast to be able to cheese me out. There is Sinew Sliver.
Ooh.
He's going to take care of Ornithopter.
A lot of Anthem effects going on here.
Yep.
Slivers are getting +3/+3 right now.
Just remember, you just got to leave the Mutavault up. And he's got Mana F Sliver and all these other Slivers. They tap for mana too. So he's got mana to be able to activate the Mutavault. But again, the question is, does Paul know? No, he doesn't know!
Oh!
He doesn't know that the Mutavault can block the Edge Champion.
That was a dagger.
The way that he was playing the turn, you could tell he just didn't know.
Yep. Yeah, he was going through the math to see if he could kill his opponent with 2 Anthem effects that turn. He was short.
And that is unfortunate.